Hello everyone. Welcome back to Hell March. The Russian invasion of Ukraine has been a major turning point in the history of the 21st century. As Ukraine sounded the bugle for a full-blown offensive in the Kherson region, which Russia annexed after an arbitrary referendum. As the fighting began to escalate in this South Ukrainian territory held by Moscow, media reports suggest that a new set of anti-tank guided missiles are wreaking havoc on Russian tanks. The West has responded to the invasion with a massive package of sanctions, as well as with military aid to Ukraine. One of the most important aspects of the Western response has been the provision of anti-tank weapons to Ukraine. These weapons have been very effective in destroying Russian tanks, and have helped Ukraine to defend itself against the Russian invasion. Before going any further in this video, 98.8% of you guys haven't subscribed to Hell March. So please take a second and click that red subscribe button as it helps a lot, thank you. It is worth noting that Russia has one of the largest tank fleets in the world, with an estimated inventory of over 20,000 tanks, including various models such as the T-72, T-80, and T-90. The West has provided Ukraine with a large number of anti-tank weapons, including the Javelin and Nlaw missiles. These weapons are very effective against tanks and have been used to great effect by Ukrainian forces. The Javelin missile is a highly effective and versatile weapon used by modern military forces all over the world. Developed by the United States in the 1980s, the Javelin is a man-portable, fire-and-forget anti-tank missile that can be used against a wide range of armored vehicles. The missile is designed to be launched from a shoulder-mounted launcher by a single operator. Once the operator has acquired a target, the Javelin is fired and uses its onboard sensors to guide itself to the target. The missile has two stages, a rocket motor that propels it up to a speed of over 500 miles per hour, and then a set of fins and a guidance system that allows it to maneuver and hit the target accurately. The missile can fly over 2.5 miles and has a range of over 4 miles. The Javelin missile is highly accurate and can penetrate the armor of even the most heavily armored vehicles. It is also effective against bunkers, fortifications, and other types of hardened targets. Javelin missile launchers are lightweight and easy to carry, making them ideal for use by infantry units and special forces. They are also easy to operate, with minimal training required for the operator to be able to use them effectively. The Javelin missile has been used in a variety of conflicts around the world and has proven to be a highly effective weapon in the hands of well-trained military personnel. The missile system is sometimes carried by two soldiers consisting of a gunner and an ammunition bearer, although one soldier can fire it. While the gunner aims and fires the missile, the ammunition bearer scans for prospective targets, watches for threats like enemy vehicles or troops, and ensures that personnel and obstacles are clear of the missile's launch backblast. The system consists of three main components: the command launch unit, the launch tube assembly, and the missile itself. Each missile contains 250 microprocessors. As a fire-and-forget missile, after launch the missile has to be able to track and destroy its target without assistance from the gunner. This is done by coupling an onboard imaging IR system with an onboard tracking system. The next-generation light anti-tank weapon, or NLAW, is a highly advanced missile system used by modern military forces to defeat armored vehicles. Developed by Saab Bofors Dynamics in Sweden, the NLAW is a disposable, fire-and-forget missile that can be carried and operated by a single soldier. The missile is designed to be fired from a shoulder-mounted launcher and uses a dual-mode seeker system to track and destroy its target. The missile has two stages, a booster motor that propels it out of the launcher, and then a main motor that guides it to the target using a combination of infrared and laser sensors. The NLAW missile is highly effective against a wide range of armored vehicles, including tanks and other heavy armor. It is also capable of penetrating bunkers, fortifications, and other types of hardened targets. The NLAW missile can be used from a variety of platforms, including ground vehicles and helicopters. It is also interoperable with other military equipment and can be integrated into a wide range of tactical scenarios. The Nlaw missile is a prime example of the technological advancements in modern military weaponry. Its precision, mobility, and versatility make it a powerful tool in the hands of military personnel, and an effective means of neutralizing armored threats on the battlefield. Against tanks and other armored vehicles, the overfly top attack mode is used. The missile flies about 1 meter above the line of sight, detonating the warhead above the target's weaker top armor via proximity fuse and magnetic sensors. Preceding the escalation of the Russo-Ukrainian War by the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, the United Kingdom supplied 2,000 Nlaw systems to Ukraine, with another 1,615 delivered by March 9, 2022 to bolster Ukraine's military. More Nlaws were requested by the Ukrainian military following reports that they proved highly effective against Russian vehicles, leading to at least 100 more being allocated by Luxembourg. An unknown number of launchers were captured by the armed forces of Russia and the pro-Russian self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic during the conflict. A number of these captured weapons were reportedly transferred to Iran as part of a deal to acquire drones. In addition to providing anti-tank weapons, the West has also been providing Ukraine with intelligence on the location of Russian tanks. This intelligence has helped Ukrainian forces to target and destroy Russian tanks. The West has also been training Ukrainian forces on how to use Western anti-tank weapons. This training has helped Ukrainian forces to become more effective in destroying Russian tanks. The combination of these measures has had a significant impact on the effectiveness of Russian tanks in Ukraine. Russian tanks have been destroyed in large numbers, and the Russian military has been forced to change its tactics. The West has played a major role in helping Ukraine to defend itself against the Russian invasion, and the anti-tank weapons, intelligence sharing, and training have all been essential in this effort. Instead, the struggling superpower has racked up error after error more than a year into the war, resulting in staggering equipment and battle losses as Ukraine attempts to even the playing field ahead of an influx of Western tanks expected to arrive in the coming months. While the current state of the conflict, a brutal stalemate in Bakhmut, has not been defined by tank warfare, earlier in the war tank battles captured international attention, including when Ukraine used abandoned Russian tanks to shore up its counteroffensive in Kharkiv last year, and during Russia's failed siege of Volodar earlier this year, which was the site of the largest tank battle yet. With this aid, a total of nearly 1,900 Russian tanks have been destroyed by the Ukrainian forces. The war in Ukraine is far from over, but the West has made it clear that it will not stand by and allow Russia to achieve its goals. The West will continue to provide Ukraine with the military aid it needs to defend itself, and will work to ensure that Russia is held accountable for its actions. Do let us know about your opinion in the comments. Do like the video and subscribe to Hell March. Until next time.